And amber, you guessed it, is an alert. And not like when your uncle drives by the high school. So I was pretty skeptical about Codex Micro. It looked like one of those little desk gadgets you think is cool for a week and then it ends up buried under your cable somewhere. But I use Codex with a bunch of tasks going at once. If I'm writing something, I'm editing something, I'm researching something, and I keep doing the same annoying thing. Stopping what I'm doing just to check whether Codex finished. Well, this piece of hardware, this solves the problem. Let me show it to you. So the Codex Micro is a small controller made with Work Louder, and it was made for the ChatGPT and Codex desktop app. It connects over USB-C or Bluetooth. You get physical controls for your chats, you get voice, you get approvals, shortcuts, navigation, and you can even adjust the reasoning settings. And all of that using your left hand. Or right hand, I don't know, whatever. Now, the reason this thing is interesting is not because it has more buttons. If I wanted more buttons, I'd get one of those clicky-clacky StarCraft 2 keyboards. No, this gives the AI work you have running in the background a physical place on your desk. So these 6 frosted keys, they're not frosted flakes, but they are great.
They're great!
These are the big idea. Each key can follow a different chat, and the colors tell you what is going on. This is essentially like a traffic light for nerds, seriously. Now the Codex Micro, it's a very simple system, but when you have a few tasks moving at once, I've got about 20 agents going at a time, I find it incredibly useful. For example, maybe I'm editing this video and I have Codex researching something in the background. Well, one key is blue, so I leave it alone. Another key turns green, so I know that task is ready. And amber, you guessed it, is an alert. And not like when your uncle drives by the high school. No, it means it needs a decision or an approval. And finally red, well, that means something broke and you better take a look. I can see all of that happening without opening the app and hunting around. It allows me to stay focused and really I get to stay in the flow state. That is the real value here. It's not that I'm opening an app and it's taking me a long time. It's that every little interruption pulls me out of whatever the heck I'm doing. And that gets annoying over a long day and I've got all these interruptions. This keeps me on track. Now you can do a lot with the Codex Micro. You can set keys to follow recent chats, pinned chats, priority chats, or even specific chats that you choose. You tap once to switch to a chat, you tap twice to bring the ChatGPT app forward. And while these are small changes, if you use AI all day like I do, these small changes add up. Now the voice control is nice too here. I'll just hold this up here. It's this little button here at the bottom here. You can hold the mic key and talk or double press it to keep recording hands-free. The device uses your computer's microphone and the lights show you when it is recording and when ChatGPT is processing what you said. Now that matters to me because sometimes you're in the middle of something and an idea pops into your head, and this happens to me all day, all the time. I don't want to stop when I get an idea. I don't want to find the right window. I don't want to type out a perfect prompt. I just want to say it. I click that button, job done. Yeah, a couple other things worth noting. You can customize the controls around the things you actually do. Sending a message, approving something, opening a terminal, reviewing changes, adjusting the reasoning levels, whatever fits your workflow. And that is why I think this could become more useful over time because you set it up around your habits. Now, another thing I want to mention is I don't think this is for everybody. If you use ChatGPT once in a while, maybe you're a casual user, this is probably a nice extra, but you don't need to rush out and buy it. But if you're a developer, a creator, a writer, a researcher, or somebody who has multiple AI tasks moving throughout the day, I can definitely see the appeal. For me, it makes Codex feel less like another tab in my browser and more like a tool that is sitting there while I work. So the Codex Micro does not make Codex smarter. It doesn't make ChatGPT smarter. It's not replacing a real keyboard, and it will not magically fix your workflow, but it makes it more visible. It makes it easier to navigate. You can see when a task is moving, when it's finished, when it needs you. You can even speak an idea before you forget it. I use it all the time. I have an idea, I just hit the button here, and it records my ideas. I can stay focused, and I can do the thing that I need to do rather than checking an app every few minutes. For the right person, for someone like me that uses Codex all day, every day, that makes it a lot more interesting than it first looks. So there it is, guys. That's the Codex Micro. For me, it's fantastic. The way I use it and the way I use Codex and ChatGPT makes sense. Might not make sense for you. All good. Guys, we're doing a ton of tech reviews here, a ton of AI reviews. Remember to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.